Namaste, this is Santa Auntie. In this video, we are going to practice some furniture vocabulary. Then we will apply the vocab to sentences combining adjectives and pronouns that you have learned in class. So let's start with room. What do we call a room in Hindi? Kamara. Kamara. What do we call a desk in Hindi? We either use the word maze or desk. Now, you might hear the people pronounce this word maze as mage with a j sound instead of a z like zebra. Both of them are accepted in conversational Hindi, but the correct way is maze. Now, here's the thing. There are two words here, maze and desk. Technically, a maze is a table. So it can be any type of table. It could be your coffee table. It could be a dining table. It could be a desk. So maze actually means table. Now, the word desk is widely used in conversational Hindi, and most people that you'll be speaking to will understand that. So you can use either one. Now, with maze, the meaning will change based on the conversation that you're having. So we call that the context. The context of the conversation will determine whether you're talking about a desk table or a coffee table or a dining table or any other type of table. Okay? So both words are used. All right, what do we call a chair in Hindi? Kursi. Kursi. A drawer? Daraj. Daraj. Cabinet. Almari. Almari. Bed. Bistar. Bistar. Now there's a second word too. Palang. Both of these words are used interchangeably, okay? But there is a difference between them. Remember, Hindi is a language from India, so it revolves around the culture of India. And in India, even today, you'll often see people sleeping on cots. Like when you go up to the roof in the summertime and people will sleep on a cot on the roof, or even throughout the year, it's a very common practice to have a cot in the home. So palang actually refers to those cots, but the words bistar and palang are used interchangeably. So like when I go to India, my chachi might say to me, ye palang pe rakho, put this on the bed. Even though there's not a cot in the room, there's just a bed, she might refer to it as a palang, okay? So the words are used interchangeably, but there is a slight difference in their meanings. A bistar means a bed in the sense that we know it, that you sleep on every night with a frame and a mattress and nice bedding and pillows and sheets. So that's what we call a bistar in India. So I just want you to understand the difference and understand that these two words can be used interchangeably. Okay? A blanket is a kambal. Kambal. A pillow is a takiya. Takiya. A door is darwaza. Darwaza. Window, khirki. Khirki. Now this is a tricky H word. Notice the H after the K. Khirki. Khirki. Okay, keep practicing that. Kitchen. The kitchen is a rasoi. Rasoi. Now, let's ID the noun category for each of these. What category is room, kamra? Pul or stri? Pul. What about desk? What do you think it is? Pul or stri? According to the noun rules, it should be pul, right? The noun rules tell us that if the ending sound of the noun is a, it goes in the boy bucket. Rule number 2 tells us if the ending sound of the noun is e, it goes in the girl bucket, stri. But if the ending sound does not end with either one, which is the case here, maze and desk don't end with a or e, then most of the time it's going to go in the boy bucket, in pull. But this is one of those times where there's an exception to the rule. Maze and desk, even though they have pull endings according to the rules, this is a stri word. Okay, desk is a stri word. What about chair? Pull or stri? This one should be obvious. According to rule number 2, if the noun ends with E, it's a stri noun. What about drawer? Daraj. It doesn't end with a and it doesn't end with E, so which bucket should it go in? According to the rules, it should go in the boy bucket, the pull bucket. But this is another exception to the rules. Daraj is a stri noun. Cabinet is almari, pull or stri. This one is obvious, stri. What about bed? Bistar and palang. Neither one end with a, neither one end with e. So according to the rules, it is a pull noun. And this one does not go against the rules. It follows the rules. Pull noun. Blanket, kambal, kambal, pull or stri. According to the rules, because it doesn't end with a or e, it should go in the boy bucket. And it does. It is a pull noun. Pillow, takia. This follows rule number 1. If the noun ends with a, it goes in the boy bucket, which this one does. It is a pull noun. Door, darwaza. Like takia, this one ends with the a sound as well. According to rule number 1, it should go in the boy bucket. And it does. It is a pull noun. Window is kirki, kirki. So this one, according to rule number 2, should go in the girl bucket because it ends with the e sound. And it does. It is a stri noun. Kitchen is rasoi, rasoi. So just like kirki ends with the e sound, so it goes in the girl bucket. It is a stri noun. All right, here are all of the vocab words that we practiced today. The color of the Hindi word below the noun tells you which bucket it goes in. So Neela means boy bucket and Gulabi means girl bucket. Okay? Now all of these follow the rules except for 2. Desk and drawer. Those are the only 2 that do not follow the rules. So for desk and drawer, you just got to commit it to your memory, okay? And remember that desk and drawer are stri nouns. All right, now let's practice using these vocabulary words in sentences. How would we say, my room is big? My room is big. मेरा कमरा बड़ा है. मेरा कमरा बड़ा है. Now, let's take a look. Remember, kamra is a pull noun. That is why we say mera and bada, because kamra is a pull noun. So we use the pull my, mera, and the pull big, bada. Okay? All right, let's do this one. My chair is blue. My chair is blue. How do we say this in Hindi? मेरी कुर्सी नीली है. मेरी कुर्सी नीली है. So here, kursi is a stri noun. So that's why we use the stri form of my, meri, and the stri form of blue, neeli. Meri kursi neeli hai. My cabinet is yellow. Cabinet is almari, and it is a stri noun. So we say, meri almari peeli hai. Meri almari peeli hai. Because again, almari is a stri noun, so we use the stri my, meri, and the stri yellow, peeli. Meri almari peeli hai. Now you should be noticing, look at all of the endings of most of the words. Meri, almari, peeli. you should notice that they all match. And that is something that as you're thinking about doing Hindi and you're thinking about it, actually thinking about it while processing and practicing instead of doing it by memorization, then you'll understand to see where you might be making mistakes. For example, you should recognize that if I have almari, it's a stri noun. So if I say mera almari, that should ring a bell in your brain to say, no, something's wrong. I can't have a mera, with an e noun. They have to match. It should be meri almari, not mera almari. Okay? Remembering to understand which category the noun is in that you're talking about. Almari is a stri noun. So it should ring a bell in your brain to say, wait a second, mera almari doesn't sound right. It should be meri almari. It also wouldn't sound right to say almari pila hai, almari pila hai. That should also ring a bell in your brain to say, no, kuch to gadbad hai, because they're not matching. If you have almari and it's a stri noun, then you should automatically be recognizing that yellow should be pili. They should all match. Okay, let's do the next one. The kitchen is small. The kitchen is small. Kitchen is rasoi. It's a stri noun. Rasoi choti hai. Rasoi choti hai. Remember what we just talked about with the matching? See how these match? Rasoi choti. It matches. We don't say rasoi chota hai. We say rasoi choti hai. The desk is blue. Now remember, desk is either desk or maze, and this one is a stri noun. Don't forget, this is a stri noun. So how would we say my desk is blue? Meri desk neeli hai. Meri desk neeli hai. Now desk obviously doesn't match the rest of them because it doesn't end with an E sound, and this is one of those words that doesn't follow the noun rules. Remember, desk is a stri noun. Meri desk neeli hai. My bed is turquoise. Bed is bistar and it is a pull noun. Mera bistar firozi hai. Mera bistar firozi hai. We use mera because we're using the pull my. The pull word for my is mera. Now you might be saying, but wait a second. Firozi ends with an E sound. Shouldn't we change it to firoza? And the answer is no. And I'm sorry if this is complicated and confusing. I totally understand if you feel that way. But this is just how the Hindi rules were created. Firozi is the color, turquoise. So all of the adjectives that end with an E sound, if they end with an E sound, they never change. It doesn't matter if the noun is a pull or stri noun. The adjectives that end with an E sound or any other sound except for a never change. So it doesn't matter. We could change bistar to kirki. Kirki is a stri noun, right? It's window. It's a stri noun. That one would still be meri kirki firozi hai. And here we have a pull noun, mera bistar firozi hai. So any adjectives that end with anything other than a never change. They stay the same no matter what. Okay, my pillow is blue. Pillow is takiya and it is a pull noun. So my pillow is blue is mera takiya neela hai. Mera takiya neela hai. And again, because takiya is a pull noun, we use the pull my, mera, and the pull blue, neela. All right, let's do the next one. Well, actually, that's it. There you have it. That is all of our furniture vocabulary. And now you have to practice the vocabulary, the noun category, and make sure you understand how to use these pronouns and adjectives to match the noun that you're talking about. And any nouns that don't follow the rules, you just got to practice and commit them to your memory. All right? Dhanyavad for joining me. I'll see you in class.